Now for a look at weather in our own communities, over to Ted McInerney. I know it's been hot out there.
It's been hot. I'm stunned by that story. That's insane.
I mean, really, any chance that we'll get any relief from our hot weather, though?
I don't think so.
No.
That's not in the budget for us today or this week. There's a lot of hot air heading in our direction, and if you thought today was hot, because Birmingham, we hit 91 degrees today, and that's not going to be nearly as hot as we get in the next couple of days. And then you have to factor in the humidity. Even hotter this week, and we have our eyes on the tropics because we have a system that is about to be named here in the next 24 hours or so as it starts to strengthen in the warm Gulf of Mexico. A live view outside with our storm track camera high atop Red Mountain. There's downtown Birmingham. A hot one to be out there at the Regions Field today. They'll watch the Barons. We're at 79 degrees. The wind is calm, but look at that dew point. It's in at 70. That's absolutely oppressive. We just saw Tuscaloosa a little bit earlier. Dew point 73. That's the water in the atmosphere, and it is quite ripe out there. 76 degrees in Anniston, 79 in Tuscaloosa, 76 degrees in Jasper, and 79 again right now here in Birmingham. A live scan of storm track radar. We do have not too much going on out there, but as we widen things out, quite a bit of moisture off to the west of us in the Mississippi Valley. The Mississippi Valley will be getting some rain, but we have high pressure that's building in. You can see here on the Storm Track satellite imagery. There's some hot air coming in on the backside of this high pressure system, and that's really warming us up quite a bit as we will continue to see that ridge of high pressure build over the next few days. I want to point our direction down to the Gulf of Mexico at this hour. We do have right there in the middle, you see that cluster of thunderstorms that are starting to swirl up. That's why we're tracking the tropics at this hour. This system right now from the National Hurricane Center has about an 80% chance of development. Right here where you see this circle, this is where that low pressure is starting to deepen. The thing with this is it's going to be heading in this direction, and there's a lot of upper air shear. What does that mean? It just basically means wind will break apart the storm, or at least give it some trouble trying to get together. So here's a look at what Invest 91L, that's what we call it before it becomes anything, has winds of 40 miles an hour. It has to have 45-mile-an-hour winds to become a tropical storm, which will be Bill, and it's moving northwest at 14 miles an hour. Here's the model spread getting us in here Tuesday into East Texas from Brownsville all the way up to Houston. It looks like Corpus Christi is bullseye with this, and again, they don't need any more rain in northern Texas, so let's hope that it stays more to the south, and we could get rain from this late in the week. Let's look at our storm track futurecast as we get into tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. Look at that, not much clouds to kind of cool down that sun, but there is a chance in the afternoon for an isolated storm, just the popcorn thunderstorms like we get with during the summertime, and that's what we'll see all weekend or all week long here as most of the moisture stays off to the west. So your forecast tonight stays quiet, 72 degrees, mild. Tomorrow, though, we get up to 93 degrees. How about 95 on Tuesday? Wednesday, 94. A little bit of a cool down with a better chance for some showers late this week. But again, I want to factor in that humidity, and the heat index will make everything feel like 4 or 5 degrees hotter than the actual temperature. So make sure you hydrate before you go to bed with a glass of water, and when you wake up in the morning, check on your elderly neighbors, and of course our furry friends. They got coats on. Make sure they have plenty of water when you leave them at home. Lee?
All right.